Hello brothers and sisters of the interwebs, and happy Thanksgiving to all those who celebrate it as well. Welcome to another Theory Thursday. Before we get started, I want to give a huge spoiler alert. If you have not seen episode 4 of volume 4 yet, go watch it before you continue the video. Now that that's all taken care of, on to the theory. And that, of course, is the question of, did Raven kill Ren and Nora's parents? Well, let's start from the beginning, or at least the beginning of this volume's bearing on the theory. Where in episode 2 we see RWBY and the remnant of Team Juniper approaching a village, which when they arrive turns out to be in ruin. Assumedly from Grimm, as most of us probably thought watching through the first time. I know I did. But they find one survivor, a huntsman, who tells them it was bandits, followed shortly after by Grimm, caused by the panic of the attack. Almost immediately after, as Ren and Nora are walking away, they see a mark on the ground, assumedly the mark of the bandit clan that attacked the village, before looking at each other as if they both recognize the mark, perhaps due to a traumatizing experience in the past, where their parents were killed by the same clan. The next episode is a world of remnant on the villages between the kingdoms, which doesn't add much, just tells us a strategy of bandits and confirms they normally attract Grimm with their attacks. The next episode is where the other half of the theory rears its saddening head. While talking to Crow, Raven gives a few bits about her story in passing notes. It is strongly hinted that the family she is talking about is her and Crow's home bandit clan, or tribe as Raven calls it, which she returned to after leaving Ty. This proves most of my theory wrong in the who is Raven working with theory. Link here if you haven't seen that yet, also in the description for those of you on mobile. As she says outright, she is against Salem, but back to the theory. She says she leads the tribe now, and when Crow brings up Shion, she admits to it, stating, "We couldn't have known the Grimm would set in as quickly as they did," and "the weak die, the strong survive," meaning her tribe was the ones that attacked the village, and if the mark is theirs, then they were also the ones to leave the mark that Ren and Nora originally saw, perhaps when their home village was attacked. But does that mean that Raven killed their parents? They are both the same age as Yang approximately, evident by them being the same year class as her, and Raven left assumedly to rejoin her home tribe when Yang was very young. And Ren and Nora would have to be old enough to remember in order to remember the mark of the bandits, and they would have to be a significant age to have been able to survive the following Grimm attack and make it to another village for safety. This lines up to where Raven was very likely in the raiding group that attacked Ren and Nora's home and led to their parents' deaths. However, Grimm follow bandit attacks, so it's just as possible their parents were killed in a Grimm attack that followed. Though everything does line up to where Raven could have been in the right place at the right time to kill the parents, but it is not for certain that she did, as there are too many variables in a bandit attack between the number of people involved and the following Grimm attack, though from a story perspective it does make more sense for it to be Raven to kill them rather than a nameless bandit or random Grimm. But until it's said in the series with certainty, I can't say myself with certainty whether Raven killed Ren and Nora's parents, or someone else killed Ren and Nora's parents, or if they were just killed in the chaos. All I can say is there's a lot that lines up to put her in the possible position to do so. But that's all for this theory. Bit ironic that it's a theory based in family, like one of the main things for Thanksgiving. Hopefully the next one will be a bit more upbeat. But once again, happy Thanksgiving to all those that celebrate. Thank you all so much for watching. Like if you liked, subscribe to become part of the Phoenix Brotherhood. Comment what you think caused the death of Ren and Nora's parents, and also comment any other theories you'd like me to cover in the future. If you like what I do and would like to help me improve my content, consider supporting me on Patreon. And as usual, thank you, have a nice day, and this is Steel Phoenix signing off.